everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is I Don't Want No Huns. I am a wife and mother of two and a part-time YouTube anti-MLM commentator. My entire mission with this entire platform is to educate and advocate for women to understand and learn how multi-level marketing companies use manipulation tactics and lies to get women to join purely so that they can pad the pockets of the upline. The FTC reports that 99% of women, people in general, will lose or make no money in a multi-level marketing company. So when we hear these lies that you can get to the top if you want to get to the top, we know that mathematically speaking, statistically speaking, that's impossible to accomplish. We also know that one of the really big things that multi-level marketing companies like to promote is that you can work from anywhere. You can be your own boss. You are your own business. Unfortunately, what happens when working from anywhere suddenly means that you have to work from a place when you are healing, when you are sick? And since you are your own boss, you don't have health care. You don't have any kind of PTO, nothing. And so we see this time and time again, that girls, women who are involved in multi-level marketing companies are encouraged by their uplines to use their story, their pain points, to get sympathy to make more sales. I don't think I need to go into why that is unethical, but I wanted to talk about that briefly before I get into my experience last night. So, 2 days ago, I was sent a video of a young girl. Her name, I am going to share her name because in the description, I will be sharing her GoFundMe account and an email link that will pull up a draft email to Monat asking them to step in and help here. Now, 2 days ago, someone sent me a video of this girl. Her name is Lauren. She was in a very tragic motorcycle accident. And immediately we saw her upline. You may know her as Salvage Soul. We saw Salvage Soul take to the internet to say that a GoFundMe had been created. Now, in not this video, I think I made a comment on the video that I said Salvage Soul created the GoFundMe. She did not. It was somebody else. I was misinformed. So I want to publicly make sure that I say I had the wrong information. But either way, a GoFundMe was created. I did hear about this. I did hear that her boyfriend had died tragically from this accident and that she is suffering many, many injuries from this incident. Now, when I made the video, I wasn't fully aware that it was the same situation, but regardless, I made the video for two reasons, and I'm going to show it to you. Reason number one, the point was to call to light that she had a Freudian slip that, by all accounts, I thought was funny. But the other point was to highlight that this woman who had just lost her boyfriend, who was undergoing numerous surgeries, was working from her hospital bed. And a lot of the comments that I got on this video were, well, she's probably got to pay them bills. Yes, of course she has to pay those bills. But the delusion, the thought, the idea, the hope that selling this shampoo or any MLM product is going to help her do that is just wrong. And to encourage her in this terrible time to do so is not okay. So I'm going to give another example, and I will say there is a trigger warning. We have seen that we know of a market partner who experienced a miscarriage. And she went live from her toilet while she was experiencing the miscarriage to say how happy she was that she could keep working from anywhere. So what I want to talk about today is that this is the problem that we have in our country that multi-level marketing companies exploit and capitalize on. The idea that you have to work so hard and all the time. And if you're not working hard enough, then you don't deserve to rest. Rest is for the weak. This woman endured a horrific accident. And instead of her feeling at least the ease of knowing that she can just lay there and rest and recover, she is posting on social media publicly. Now it is no longer public, so because it is no longer public, I am going to blur out her face. But she is posting publicly about shampoo. Because, and a lot of the comments hypothesize, well, she must need that money. And then as we're going to see, as what we get into is that I was attacked by someone saying this is her only source of income. So for any one of us that knows Monat and what they make, if this is her only source of income, it doesn't matter if she works in that hospital bed the entire time she's there. She will not make the money she needs to pay off this hospital bill, on top of any other bills that she might have. So for the sake of being completely transparent about the entire situation, because I also have to talk about another bullying situation that happened last night, let's go ahead and watch the video that I posted.
It's very curly, it's very frizzy, and these products never seem to amaze me.
If it weren't for the fact that she was working from the hospital right after her boyfriend died in a motorcycle accident, and that's what put her there, I would probably roast her a little bit harder. So there's two things that we should talk about here. One, what she just said. And two, the fact that she is in a neck brace in a hospital trying to sell shampoo. So maybe I shouldn't have used the word roast. I actually had no intention of roasting her. What I meant to say was, had she said that in her kitchen, anywhere else, then yes, I would have made a joke about, you're right, the products never seem to amaze me either, okay? That is what I meant by roasting. I was not roasting her or her situation. I was making a comment on her Freudian slip. But the bigger comment is that she is selling shampoo in a neck brace in a hospital after a tragic accident, okay? Now this video did a little bit better than I ever would have thought, okay? I guess people seeing someone working from a hospital bed really strikes a chord in a lot of people. And it's really interesting because there were 3 types of responses from this video. The first one was disgust that she's even like, I can't believe these MLM Huns do this. I can't believe they're working. Her upline probably did that, yada, yada. Other people saying, well, she's probably just got to pay the bills. And these are people that likely don't really understand MLMs. And they're like, what's the big deal? Like, she's got to pay her bills, right? And these people, are the people that are always going to believe that you got to work, hustle, you got to hustle to be able to make an affordable living. Like we don't deserve to live comfortably unless we're grinding our fingers to the bone, which is ridiculous. And then the third was people who came attacking me, telling me I was a bully. I don't know anything about her life. How dare I post this video, etc. Okay. So I understand. I want to say again, I do understand when people see themselves in a video or their loved ones in a video, they get angry, they get upset, and they go to the attack. I understand that. I don't want to sit here and be like, why is she mad? I can't possibly understand why she would be mad. However, the events that transpired thereafter are just completely inexcusable. So I had received a message in my requests, and I didn't see it for a little while. And then when I did see it, I wanted to think on it. One of the things that I have worked really hard on as not just a teacher, but a mom and just a friend and a person is when I receive information, especially via email or text message, if I'm feeling combative or attacked or targeted, to not immediately respond, to just let it sit, think about it, see how I feel 10 minutes later. I don't know how long I let this sit, but I received this message from her sister. She said, "Hi, I saw the video you recently posted of Lauren selling Monat from her hospital room. I myself am extremely MLM," I assume she means anti-MLM, "and don't like Monat and was against Lauren joining Monat in the first place, but have some class. This is her source of income. She has hundreds of thousands of dollars in medical bills to pay. If she can try to work from bed because she is so stressed out about the huge debt she is going to be in, let her. So if you could please remove that video, our family doesn't need any more stress." Okay, so let's talk about this right here. So when I saw this message, I thought on it for a little while. I asked a couple friends. I like to always run things by people. I have ADHD. Sometimes I act impulsively and just post crap because I'm just like, oh, this is, my thoughts. I'm just going to post my thought. So I asked some people, was I out of line? And the overall response was, no, she posted it publicly and you didn't say anything about her specifically or her situation. You were talking about how she is being encouraged or pressured or feels the need to work for a business that is not going to seek any results or see any results while she is recovering from a horrific accident. Okay. So I responded, but before I could respond, she tagged me in her story asking all of her followers to report my video. Cool. So I don't even have a chance to have a back and forth with her. The fact that I didn't answer her quick enough meant that I was going to get my video reported and whatever. So I responded, I said, hi, I won't be taking the video down. I'm sorry, but your family member posted it publicly, and I am calling to light how unfortunate it is that MLMs and Monat especially encourage women who should be healing and recovering to post and sell on social media during a very traumatic time. Unfortunately, mine isn't the cause. I am not the cause, I had a typo, of your family's stress. Before I finish reading this, I want to go back and point out that she says if she can try to work from bed because she's so stressed about the huge debt she is going to be in, let her. I'm not stopping her. No one is stopping her from working from wherever she wants to work. I understand that she is stressed, but what I'm trying to understand is why, as a sister, as a family member, you would not say to your sister, listen, you got to stop this. You got to rest. You got to recover. We'll figure out the money part. You don't have to pay it right now. Heal. Take time. But instead, they are projecting their anger onto me. Okay? So I said, unfortunately, I am not the cause of your family's stress. I truly hope that she recovers, and I am prepared to advocate for her by starting an email chain to Monat, asking them to help her with her medical bills instead of encouraging her to sell more product. She said, you are sharing her social media at... No, I didn't. Let's go back and look. You cannot see her social media at. Okay? I make very clear to do that, to make sure that that's not shown. She said you showed her social media at inviting people to go and view her profile. I did nothing of that sort. I never would. In return, inviting them to bring in negativity. You're not helping anyone. Don't act like you're trying to be respectful. I am trying to be respectful. I am trying to be respectful by saying I want to encourage Monat to help her out. And instead she's telling me, don't act like you're trying to help. So I said to her, if you look at the video, you can see her username. I did not share her username, nor did I encourage anyone to go to her profile. Can you point to where I do that? I am a very firm believer in asking people when they accuse me of bullying or being nasty, saying, can you please point to the exact moment where I said something that was bullying or nasty? And I never get a response. She said, just like you think you're helping. My boyfriend is currently writing an email to the blank school and blank school to share your public video. You're providing a platform for doxing. It's all over your comments. Have a good one. So she claims that she is emailing my boss. I said, I didn't share her username. Can you show me where I personally shared it? Olivia, I am looking through the comments and I can't find anywhere where her username is posted. Can you point that out? And then she blocked me. So I took the liberty of somebody right here said, who is this? I didn't answer. Nobody answered. Right here. What's her at, please? I didn't answer. Nobody answered. Okay. And that's just one of many. There were a lot of comments. I did not go through all of them. All right. But this is what I'm trying to draw attention to, is that when a situation like this happens, when you're in a multi-level marketing company, no one's going to help you at all. So we see this situation in the comments. My friend was in the hospital. She almost died. She was one of the most successful Monat people. They kicked her out for not working hard enough. When I called to complain, they blocked my number and my account. So we see that Monat does not want anything to do with helping you at all. So then she posted a video where I did not record that one, where she said that she was contacted my board of directors to tell them about my bullying and harassment, and then posted this. Great. Now listen, I have talked frequently that I am a teacher. I have a union. I wasn't worried. This is something I do in my own time when my workday is done, on the weekends, and it has nothing to do with my job. But then I happened to just check out her profile and just check out her story. I don't think she had any intention of ever being kind. Let's listen.
Keep your business going on a daily basis, and I can tell. Keep your business going. And this woman, let me tell you, first of all, this bitch needs Monet. I'll just say that. This hair, like my hair is like not the best right now, but like this is her hair on a daily basis, and I can tell this bitch definitely needs some Monet. Maybe that's why she's so angry. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all, I could not. She's like, this woman's in her hospital bed. Her boyfriend just died. I would roast her heart. Her boyfriend just die and she's in a hospital bed. I'm like, yo, chill. Yo, relax. Hold up, lady. You're fucking crazy, dude. You're fucking crazy. I messaged her, that lady, to see if she'd like be like, hey girl, can you take that video down? Because that's the trashiest thing I've ever seen in my life. But she probably won't. Take it down. Because, I don't know, she just looks like a really big bitch. I mean, she already made a video about a girl in a hospital bed whose boyfriend just died. So, I don't know.
Hospital bed whose boyfriend just died posted the video herself publicly. That's what these people don't understand. When you put something public on the internet, like this will be, you are publicly opening it up for scrutiny.
I'll probably end up putting a picture of her later because I'm sure she's not going to react very well to my message to her.
Is assuming that I'm not going to react well to her message to me. I didn't react bad or well. I just waited a minute to figure out what I want to say because I'm a mature, sensible adult.
But let me just say, she looked like she's from Temecula. If you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. She looked like she go to Lake Elsinore.
So what's funny about that is a couple of my followers sent me Temecula, California, because I didn't know where that is. I don't know anything about Temecula. Is this where I look like I'm from? 'Cause cool. That's cool. That looks beautiful. Where else does she say I'm from?
You know what I'm saying. She looked like she go to Lake Elsinore.
Lake Elsinore.
She definitely need Monet.
I mean, Lake Elsinore? That looks really nice. That looks really pretty. I'm not really sure what kind of an insult that is, but okay.
If your whole like spiel, your shtick, is going on Instagram and getting enraged by people selling shampoo.
Oh, sweetheart. I'm not enraged by people selling shampoo. I am enraged that Monet has a pattern of racist behavior. I am enraged that multi-level marketing companies put women like your sister into situations where even when they are suffering from a tragic accident where they were in a coma and have to recover, they don't have enough money or any kind of safety net to pay for that or to even heal. And Monet doesn't care. Multi-level marketing doesn't care. So no, I'm not enraged that your sister felt that way. I'm enraged at the system that made her feel that way. But again, I don't know that you know what enraged looks like.
Like, what does that mean? Like, what happened to you? Also, like, to be like, keep your business going. Also, like, to be like sitting in bed today, scrolling through your phone, and then going, This girl is selling Monet in a hospital bed to pay for her hospital bills? Oh my, I gotta make a video about this. Like, what? What? Anyway.
Her GoFundMe, I went to look. Her GoFundMe has $32,000 out of $50,000 that they're trying to raise. Here's my issue. Are you ready? Here's my big issue. If they're only trying to raise $50,000, Krista, Salvage Soul, who is her upline, only donated $1,000. But isn't it, Krista, don't you and all the other SEDs talk about how you make 6 figures a month? 6 figures a month, and you could only shell out $1,000 for your downline? Listen, I'm not going to donation shame anyone. But the fact that Monet would not step in and be like, let's do something that actually makes us look good. Let's donate all of it. Let's completely let's put all the money to that GoFundMe. Let's make sure she has that money. Let's actually just have all of her medical bills sent to us. Because you know what, Monet, you could. And the real irony about all of this, right, with the way that our entire healthcare system is to begin with, is that I would probably argue, let me put it this way, I would not be surprised if these people did not want universal health care. People don't want universal health care because they don't want to pay for anybody else's health. They should not have to pay for it. But then when somebody gets into a tragic accident, all of a sudden there's a GoFundMe put up and you are asked to give money to help with people's medical care. If we had universal health care, we would not have any need for GoFundMe anymore. It would just go away because everything would be taken care of. My husband ruptured his Achilles heel on Wednesday. It is now Wednesday. It's been a week and he's not getting an MRI until this Friday. And before I called and said, somebody please get him in, he wasn't going to be seen until February 14th. But in universal healthcare systems, injuries like that get a fast track to an MRI to get things taken care of so the injury is not sitting and you're not unsure of what's going on. But in this country, it is acceptable to not have health care, to ask people to give you money to help you pay for medical bills when tragedies arise. And then you have multi-level marketing companies who are encouraging you to work for free. And then when you are completely laid up and cannot do anything, they owe you nothing. I don't understand why, as a country, we are championing this capitalistic idea of working so hard that you have no value left to give. You do not live just to work and make that bottom dollar. Multi-level marketing started out, at least when I first started hearing about it, with working in your free time and do it when you want. But now they're spinning that narrative to let everybody know that it is work and it is a hustle. And what is that work? That work is manipulating other people to join their community. That's what the work is, so that you can make 6 figures in a month. But you are also not encouraged to put that money away. You are encouraged to put it back into your MLM, to get more product, to buy gifts for your downline, so that when these tragedies arrive, you have absolutely nothing to help you. And your company will not help you either. I created an email campaign. It'll be, like I said, it'll be in this description for you to go do that if you would like to share that. This is also what she shared. Did I already share that? Probably. All right. So the other thing that happened last night is that, and it's all connected to Monet, we believe. I mean, allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, we suspect that Stewie McMillan has a burner account on Instagram where he trolls all of the anti-MLM creators. Now, part of me feels like it's not him. Part of me feels like it might be Eve. I don't know. A lot of people really feel like it's him. But here's the situation. He has been popping onto my lives. This account is called ProBiz21. And from before last night, I had been I don't know where I heard it or picked up, but it had been speculated that that was his burner account to keep tabs on what we're doing, okay? So anytime he popped on my live, I invited this account to join my live, to come talk to me. They always declined. And they would always send a laughing emoji every single time. Now, this I'm not going to blur out because it's a ghost account and we don't officially know who it is. I allegedly believe that it is one of three people: Stuart McMillan, Elaine Harris, ETH Lifestyle Inc., or potentially Brittany Rose. Again, the fact that they would go this far is really, really comical. So they responded to one of my stories with a laugh emoji. So I said, "What's funny, Stu?" They said, You are funny with your hysterical sense of importance, talking about Stewie while pontificating about other women. Meanwhile, your house looks like it hasn't been cleaned in years and your kid was eating dog food. But hey, whatever. We just don't understand someone who claims to stand up for women who is so judgmental and downright mean. Unlike you, we will just say, you be you. Don't ride your Peloton. What? Don't clean your house. Just harass and malign those of us who are way more successful, healthy, and fit than you are. You go, girl. You have fans in your little anti-MLM cult. Hope that pays the bills for you. At a minimum, we hope it pays for a better dye job. Oh, so cute. This is so cute. Okay, so let's break this down with my hysterical sense of importance. Listen, Stewie or Eve or whoever, I have no sense of self-importance. I know that my platform is very small and it will continue to grow, especially when people like you do things like this that I can put on YouTube and make ad revenue from. So thank you. Also, you have the phrase, you do you, but then you go and insult me and tell me that I don't know to ride my Peloton. You call my house a mess. You literally say people who are more successful, healthy, and fit than you are. So right in one sentence, you have assumed that I'm not successful, I'm unhealthy, and I'm not fit. Listen, I know I'm fat. I made a whole reel about it, and I'll show you in a minute. I do not need to be skinny to be fit. But you, whoever you are, clearly have a toxic mentality that only skinny people are healthy. So I know all that I need to know about you. And then you went and insulted my hair. Oh no, not my hair. Don't insult my hair. Listen, I haven't gotten my roots updated because my hair is not the most important thing about me. What I look like, how I present outwardly, is not my most important feature. And in case you cared, which you don't, there's been a lot of things going on in this month that I just haven't had the time to make the appointment. So, good one. Like, is that supposed to hurt me? And if you want to go at my yellow hair, listen, I don't like the ashy blonde that is popular with you Monet people. This buttery, I happen to have a close friend of mine who is a hairdresser. Her name is Roberta Blevins. And she says that my hair color is in. So I don't even care. And even if my hair color was out, you could bully me all you want all day long about my hair color. I do not care. There's nothing you can say that's going to hurt me. Literally, it can't hurt me. So I said to you, well, then why don't you just come on one of my lives? And you said, why would we want to go on a live with a pretend teacher? I'm not a pretend teacher, but okay. Who is excited about being a celebrity in her world of social media trolls. I'm not excited about being a celebrity because I'm not a celebrity at all, but that's cool. When you stand on a stage and say something important to 10,000 of your peers, how do you know I haven't? You don't know anything about what I did before I started working from home. Then maybe one of us will go live with you. Also, let me rephrase your sentence here. When you stand on a stage and say something unimportant to 10,000 of your cult members, there we go. Until then, you keep being you, getting excited about your few hundred followers. Bless your heart. I mean, it's just really funny. Bless your heart. It's really funny. I wonder actually if this might be a Prove It person, because Nurse Candace made a reel where they said, bless your heart. So it could be a number of people. I guess I have some people that really don't like me. They don't like me because I speak the truth that their websites, that their companies put out. I tell them what they can't say when they say things that go against the FTC and their own company. And they get so mad. Do we see how this is an example of actual bullying? The fact that this person has created an account to insult me. For what reason? To claim that I am tearing down women when I have helped more women find peace and comfort in our community? My only goal is to show that multi-level marketing companies use manipulation tactics to recruit people and into a pyramid scheme that I don't care how many times you roll your eyes, your multi-level marketing company, it is a pyramid scheme. Sorry, buddy, but it just is. And it can be a positive experience and it can be a crappy experience. But at the end of the day, especially when we're talking about Monet is racist. Monet does not care about their employees, their independent contractors, their market partners. They only care about lining their pockets. They don't care about you at all. Not one single bit. They do not care. And when they are presented with people like me, removing the veil and showing what's behind the curtain and saying, you can't do this. This is not legal. You're doing things that are very unethical. The only response they have is to attack. Personal attacks. And when somebody starts giving personal attacks at you, then you know for sure they have nothing else to say because they don't know what else to say because they know that you're right and they're wrong. And they're experiencing cognitive dissonance. So I encourage you, if anyone ever accuses you of being a hater or bullying or trashing you, the question to ask them back is, I'm sorry that you feel that way. Can you please point to an example of when I did this to you? And then they won't answer you. Because if you know truthfully that you have not bullied anyone, that you have not belittled anyone, then they won't answer you at all. And so, to wrap this up, I'm going to leave you with 2 videos of my basic overall feelings on all of this. One is my story response to this person calling me fat and dirty and untidy and a bad parent, I guess, whatever. And the second, for those of you that know me, know I'm a music teacher, know that I'm a performer, I like to sing, and I find my therapy through song. There's a song I've always sung that I feel really encapsulates what boss babes end up doing and how at the end, when they finally start to come out of it, they realize all of the carnage they've left and they ask themselves, how did we come to this? I will leave that link at the bottom. It is on Instagram and you can go check it out there. So here is my response to Stewie.
Listen, guys, a couple of you have already messaged me. I put that up like 2. Listen, guys, a couple of you have already messaged me. I put that up like 2 minutes ago. You're sorry. Some of you are sorry that I'm being talked to this way. Disgusted. Yeah, it is disgusting. But don't worry about me. I can't be bullied. There is nothing that this sad individual is going to say to me that is going to hurt my feelings. I know who I am. I don't need to hide behind a fake account and insult someone's bad dye job. Or call them fat. You know what? Yep. I'm fat. And that's okay. Because I know what I am. I know who I am, and I don't need to scam people to feel good about myself. So you don't need to apologize for this very sad person. I know what I am. I'm healthy. I've got 2 beautiful kids. My house is cluttered. What a sad, sad sack. I'm good. You don't need to apologize for me or even defend me. I'm just going to keep exposing how sad these people are to attack someone on their physical traits when we're just commenting and criticizing their business and their crappy product. Yeah, pro biz.
I literally don't care if you're more fit than me. Like what? How old are you? I got so much fat. How old are you? That's like where you went. You're more fit than, like, at least get better insults. Like, just get better insults. Don't join an MLM. And above all, just be kind to one another. Take care, everybody.